We come to the end of season 5, folks, and what a season it has been. We've had comedians, we had authors, we had actors, we even had a guitar maker, we had drag queens, drag kings, and we did a fantastic 5th season anniversary episode. That was quite a party with awesome guests. We did 2 special episodes this season. We did one with UK's #1 tenor from Britain Got Talent, the wonderful Jonathan Antoine. We heard from his fans all over the world saying that this was one of the best interviews he's done internationally. We also did a 1-hour Pride episode with really awesome community topics with a drag artist, a politician, and a pastor. You want to catch that? So we've been having a lot of fun on the couch. Now it's the season finale. Sad, but we're not going anywhere. We're going to be back for season 6, and it's going to be another really awesome season. Welcome everyone here at Berkeley Bicycle Club, and welcome everyone at home. We have a fantastic audience as usual. Why don't we have a big round of applause for everyone? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Welcome. Cool. Well, if you are a regular viewer, and hopefully you are, because we have so much fun here, you may recall I teased that we're working on some very big plans for the show. We want to try to create a bigger platform where we can give more exposure to a lot of artists and creative people in our community. And we've talked to artists and viewers, and there's a lot of support for the idea. So keep your fingers crossed for us. Our reporters have awesome guests today. Kat Grant has tour de force theater artist and artistic director of award-winning solo theater, Tracey Erin Smith. And Boyd Kodak has T. Thomason, 2019 winner of the launch. So that's totally epic, right? Yay. Cool. But the fun doesn't stop there. We have a really cool thing happening this episode. Today, at the end of the show, we have our first ever live musical performance from rising star Cory Stewart, who arrived on the scene in April 2018 with his debut EP, 7 Different Sides. After receiving radio play and over 200,000 downloads and streams online, Stewart has been welcomed as a new artist that creates fearless and apologetic and relentlessly catchy music. Let's call this live performance a trial run for our bigger plans for the show, and that's all I'm going to say. Zip it. My main guest almost needs no introduction, or maybe he does, but he doesn't. He's an icon in our local community for the last 25 years, just as much as he is loved and respected abroad. He played at Prides locally and from Jamaica all the way to New York, Washington, and even the UK, to name a few spots. He's founder of the parties Go Hard and OVA. He's been written about in many publications, including the Toronto Star and the Globe and Mail. He's one of the first people I remember going with my friends and my colleagues when I first arrived in Toronto, because I heard he does great work, and we would go to the venues where he played to listen to him. He's the one, the only, legendary DJ BlackCat, everyone. Woo! I know I'm embarrassing you with this fantastic introduction, but well-deserved introductions. Thank you, guys. Hi. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm good.
Wow, you're shy.
Sometimes I get that way.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You're just coming off a number of Pride gigs.
Yes.
Tell us what you did.
I was booked and busy over Pride. It was a good time.
Here?
Yes, in Toronto. I did a few things. I did a party for Boiler Room and Yes, Y'all.
Oh, cool.
I had my own event, which is called Swag to the Roof.
Okay.
Pretty in Pink was the theme,
Wow.
and that was a lot of fun. I had a social media guy by the name of Tata T here to host it.
Okay.
And I did Blockorama, as I always
Did
do.
you do Blockorama?
Yeah, love Blockorama.
Cool.
So yeah, it was a busy
Happy Pride.
time. Happy Pride.
I know you played Washington also recently.
Yes, that was amazing. I haven't done Washington in many years, and I went out there this year and had the best time.
Go Hard and Ova, are they still going? And tell us a little bit about them. Where do you do them? And what style of music might we expect if we go to listen to you there?
Go Hard is, yes, Go Hard's still going on. This is its 9th year, going into our 10th year. And it's a mix of R&B, hip-hop, dancehall, soca music.
Okay.
It happens at Club 120 most times. That's
Nice.
my resident home.
All right.
And it happens once a month.
Nice.
Ova is a little bit, it's maybe quarterly, so like
Oh,
4 a
sounds-
year.
okay.
It's house music and voguing beats, ballroom stuff. And that also happens at Club 120, and it happens at another club called, oh my goodness, the name is escaping me right now. But it happens quarterly.
Okay.
And yeah, it's more about the house
So
music side
watch
of
out
things.
for his posts, and you'll know where they're
Exactly.
happening. Cool. One last question: are you working on anything new, or is that it for now? Are there new projects?
Always working on something.
working
Working
on
on something. But Caravana is coming up.
All
and
right.
so I have an event called Africana that's going to be at the 519.
So watch for Caravana.
Yeah.
We're going to take a little break. We're going to check with Kat Grant, who's going to be chatting with Tracey Erin Smith, and we'll be back with the wonderful DJ BlackCat. So
Yes.
don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hi everyone, Kat Grant here. I'm here today with an extraordinary talent, the founder and director of Solo Theater, Tracey Erin Smith.
Hi, Kat.
Welcome.
Thanks.
I should let you know that Solo is spelled S-O-U-L-O for your soul, and you're a visual storyteller and auditory storyteller, correct?
Yeah, on stage. I tell stories on stage.
And help other people tell their stories.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So you got your start as an actor, very young, and you said you came from a creative family?
Yeah, my mom was an actor, and she still plays and teaches the ukulele. She's friggin' hilarious. Yeah.
Funniest person you know.
She is.
Yeah.
She is. Yeah.
And you attended school for performing arts. You went to McGill, and then you went out to Vancouver.
Yeah, to a place called Studio 58, which is a 3-year conservatory type program.
Lovely. So you've acted in a lot. What was your first performance? I love this story.
I was in a diaper commercial when I was 6 months old, so it was my first nude gig, and I would assume my last, but you never know. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tracey is in her dress rehearsal gear for this evening.
That's
and
right.
She's rushing out of here. She squeezed us in because she's got a big play opening tomorrow. Do you want to tell everybody what that's
Oh
about?
my goodness, for sure. So it's called The Big House, and it was written by myself and my co-creators, Sarah Garten Stanley. And it's about time that my father spent in jail when I was 7 years old, and also when I was in a men's prison just this past year as a Dragon's Den-style judge to help the inmates have entrepreneurial skills so they could start their own businesses when they get out.
Lovely. So
And it's funny, believe it or not.
It's funny, and it's needed, right? I mean,
Yeah.
incarcerated people don't have access to skills when they leave.
Absolutely,
So that's
and
amazing.
it's very
Good
hard
for
for
you.
them to get hired.
Now, what's up next where people can find out and go see something?
Oh, well, what's up next actually is they can come and create their own one man or one woman or one non-binary show with me. And in August, I'm teaching a week-long intensive up at the beautiful Unicamp in Ontario. And then in October in northern BC, there's a stunning retreat called Hollyhock where people can come.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
So basically, what you do is teach people how to tell their own truths.
Exactly. So I help people, 50% are professional actors and 50% are lay people, doctors, drag queens, scientists, and I help them shape their life story into a one-person show. But you don't have to have any theater experience.
Wonderful. What's your dream gig?
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm absolutely doing it.
Well, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
So tell people where they can find you.
They can find me at Tracey Erin Smith, TraceYerinsmith.com.
Fabulous. And solotheater.
And solotheater.ca.
CA.
Yeah.
Right. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for coming
Thank you,
in. Always a
Kat. That was
pleasure.
awesome.
Oh, and I forgot to say, she does the best drag king buddy you've ever seen.
Thank
you. Gotta
you.
check that out.
Right on.
Thank you.
are back with the lovely DJ BlackCat. BlackCat, Michael, right?
Yes.
Michael Hall.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Hello, Michael.
Hi.
So they get to know your real
Hi.
name. What path led you to doing what you're doing now? Why music? Why producing? I know it's a big loaded question, but whatever you can tell us why you're here today.
I guess I've always loved music and didn't really. I guess DJing kind of fell in my lap. I didn't really expect that that's the way I was going to be going. I went to school for acting. I went to George Brown for 3 years for acting, and so my talent was heading up
really
into
acting.
acting. And then to pay my way through acting, I started to DJ. Really, I practiced at a friend's place, and then from there we kind of. Some people heard me. Gilles Belanger, Douglas.
Okay.
They heard.
The good old folks.
The older folks.
Yeah.
They heard me.
The one that
and-
established the scene. So
right, and they heard a mixtape that I did, a cassette.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a cassette.
Okay.
And
You are that old?
yeah. I'm going back in some time. So
not
they
age
heard it and they
ourselves. Tapes. What are tapes?
and they enjoyed it, and they asked me if I wanted to DJ in a club, and I was like, wow, a club, that sounds amazing. And
Nice.
so that's
And
where
it's
I
been
first started.
A very lustrous career that everybody loves.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's nice.
The black community and the history of the black community and its influence on the scene. You've got a lot of authority on that. You've done a lot of work on that front. I know it's a very, again, big question, but what's the timeline? What changed in the last 25 years on the scene specifically for playing for the black community, I guess?
Okay. Well, in 1992, when I started spinning out, there was no urban music in the community. Like, you couldn't hear R&B, hip hop, a dance hall in the clubs. Anyway, we had house parties, and sometimes we would rent out churches and the basements of halls and stuff like that. But it wasn't really in the club, right? I know years back, like maybe in the 80s, there was some stuff going on in the club, but when I started in 92, it had been a very big gap of time. So,
Where are we now?
Well, now it's everywhere. Like, you can hear hip-hop, R&B. You hear it everywhere. Like, there's really no club specifically that doesn't play it now. Yeah. Whereas when I first started, I was the only one playing it in a club. So, and now there's other promoters and producers and club owners that do it now. So it's good.
You're also involved in something fabulous called Ms. Opulence. I know we talked a little bit about. Okay, I'll help you if you need if you need me to jump in. But tell us about it. You're the boss there,
so Opulence is a drag pageant in the city, going into its 5th year. I do it along with my good friend King a Day, and we started it. I guess he came to me, approached me with the idea of doing a pageant. I didn't want to do one by myself, but I thought, working with someone could make the journey easier. So we started that.
Than the others?
It's different than the others because when we first started the pageant, I believe we were. It was like a training ground.
Okay.
It was a place to nurture new queens that wanted to get into the drag scene, into the pageant scene. And we classify ourselves as a true pageant, but we also kind of nurture and talk and mentor and make sure that, if they're having difficulties, we take more time with them, whereas a regular pageant would not do that.
So it's if somebody thinking of applying, it's a safe and positive place.
Right. You don't have to worry about us destroying your whole image and ego and making you want to run into some corner and never do it again. We don't do that.
You used a different name than our audience know. Addie Johnson is the past reporter. Up until a few months ago, he was on the show. So that's Mr.
That's
Black.
King a Day. Yes, I call him King a Day. That's
what
his
you'll
nickname
find him on social media.
Right.
Yeah. Let's talk about you a little bit. Where were you born? Family, upbringing? Were you a troublemaker when you were a kid? All that sort of stuff.
I'm Jamaican,
Yeah.
and I've lived here pretty much all my life.
Oh, well. Born here? No.
No.
No, born in Jamaica.
Yes, but lived here majority of my life. What else? What else you want to know about me? I'm an actor by trade.
Okay.
I love DJing. I love house music.
Were you the class clown, or were you the quiet guy?
I was a full troublemaker growing up. I did not listen to my teachers at all. I caused them a lot of problems.
I like those guys.
Yeah, it's funny because now.
No, don't cause your trouble.
Don't cause. Stay in school.
Any trouble.
Stay in school. I now, with young guys that I see, young girls that come up to me, I'm now the guy that's saying stay in school and do well and stuff like that. But
That's funny. We changed our.
I was a troublemaker. Yes.
We have to wrap up, and we always do a few some quick questions. So whatever comes to mind.
Wow.
Your favorite food.
West Indian food, Jamaican food, ackee and saltfish.
Nice. Your favorite vacation spot.
I've never been, but I've never really been on a vacation. But where I want to go, Miami.
Nice. What DJ or singer makes you personally get up and dance?
Personality, celebrity, Janet Jackson.
Yeah, I was going to say. You
Yes,
must be Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson,
I'd be
hands
disappointed if you didn't say that.
Yes.
Last words to the LGBT community and our viewers here.
That I love my community and that I appreciate the love that I get back from my community, and that's why I continue to do what I do.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for all you've done, and you still do. Keep going strong, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be back. We're going to take a little break. We're going to check in with Boyd Kodak. There's going to be a live performance. Michael's going to stay with us on the couch.
Yes.
And we'll be back to say goodbye. So don't go anywhere.
Hi, Boyd Kodak here. On this episode, I'm pleased to have with me T. Thomason. T recently appeared on CTV's The Launch, and his song, Hope, was launched from that episode.
That's right.
Or from that season. That was the 2019 February season.
That's right.
And today is a very special day, so tell us all about that.
Yes, today I'm releasing my new single, Pleasure, and it's out everywhere on iTunes, Spotify, anywhere you stream or download music, you can get it, and I'm really excited that it's out.
Excellent, and then I guess you've been doing lots of press and stuff.
Yes, yeah. We've had a full day, so it's really nice to be here tonight.
You must be exhausted, though, eh?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's good. It's good.
Good, tired.
Mm-hmm.
And coming up, you have a tour for this summer?
Yeah. I've got a whole bunch of shows this summer through Ontario, Quebec, and Nova Scotia, and I'm really excited about that. And they're all on my website and on all my socials and stuff, so it's going to be good. I got to play Toronto Pride, and that was really fun earlier this month, yeah.
Yeah, I saw you. You're excellent.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, terrific. That's excellent. So that's very exciting.
Yeah.
And you're working on something new for the fall, I believe it is?
Yes, yeah. I'm turning 25 in the fall, and I figured that it would be a really good birthday present to myself to finally put out my record that I've been working on for a little while. So that's coming, and I'm really excited for that.
Okay, and by that you mean like an album or
Yes.
full CD?
Yeah, that's a full length like CD. Yeah, for sure.
Excellent,
Mhm.
excellent. That's
Yeah.
so exciting.
Yeah.
Wow. And let's see, you've actually been in the business for 10 years? Is that correct? Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually the 10-year anniversary of my first record ever that I put out. It was called Through the Static. It came out in 2009.
Yeah.
And it's pretty wild that it's 10 years later.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's interesting. That might sound like a long time,
Mm-hmm.
24, but 10 years is really a short period of time to get where you've gotten. That's totally amazing.
Thank
Good
you.
for you.
Thank you.
And quickly just tell us about Hope being chosen
Yeah.
as a special song for...
Yeah, from the launch. Yeah, well, they brought the song Hope to me and kind of matched me with the song, gave me the opportunity to record it and kind of put my own spin on it because, I'm a songwriter. I write all of my music, and it was important to me to be able to kind of go in and tweak it and put my own story into it.
Absolutely.
So I kind of rewrote it and wrote it as a letter to my younger self and put that out. Was chosen to launch that song with the record label Big Machine Records, and yeah, it was a real honor to put that song out.
That's fantastic, and of course it's done really well.
Yeah,
It's done
it
really
was.
well for you.
Yeah, it was a big.
Okay.
It was a big deal. It was
And
great.
tell us, so Hope was chosen as well for
Yes.
the Inside Out Festival?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
correct?
So every year, Inside Out Film Festival happens, and they cut together their sizzle reel. They put on every clip of every film, and they chose Hope to be the song on the sizzle reel this year. So that was really cool.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
Really great.
It's great.
Very congratulations on everything.
Thank
and
you.
Good luck, and I hope you have a wonderful tour.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being
having
here.
me.
Dear viewers, performing Poison from his upcoming 2019 album, Poison entered the LGBT music charts at number 4 and peaked up at number 2. Let's welcome Cory Stewart, accompanied by rapper Middle Child, everyone. Yeah!
Drink the poison, wait for you to die. Drink the poison, wait for you to die.
You mistake my weak for kind. Try to get inside my mind. Take a number, get in line. You're not the sharpest in the shed. All of the cards are in my deck, so play with someone else instead. Just thinking about this poison taking space up in my head, and I keep going back for more. You're not a friend, you're just a threat. Now you got me drinking, trying to forget. Spending all my time rethinking, wishing you dropped dead. It's like I drink the poison, wait for you to die. It's like I drink the poison, wait for you to die. It's my own fault, hit the asphalt. You're no longer by my side. It's like I drink the poison, wait for you to die. Little baby, don't you sweat. How can I make sure your needs are met? Is there something I can get you? Just kidding. Drop dead. What did I just say? Drop dead. But who does all this punish? All this hate that's in my head. I wanna pin this all on you. You're not a friend, you're just a threat. Now you got me drinking, trying to forget. Spending all my time rethinking, wishing you dropped dead. It's like I drink the poison, wait for you to die. It's like I drink the poison, wait for you to die. It's my own fault, hit the asphalt. You're no longer by my side. It's like I drink the poison, wait for you to die.
You did the crime, did the time. You're like poison on my mind. Can't even think about the ways that you've been wasting all my time. Can't even think about the days that I would even call you mine. Can't even think about it as cyanide. Now I treat you like bleach, and my trust you gon' breach. And I think about the ways you suck like a leech. Got a line in the sand, like a sign on the land. I'm divine and command. Understand?
It's like I drink the poison, wait for you to die. It's like I drink the poison, wait for you to die. It's my own fault, hit the asphalt. You're no longer by my side. It's like I drink the poison, wait for you to die. Wait for you to die.
Cory, come join us for a quick chat. Come on in. Come sit here. Hey. Thank you. Great performance.
Thank you.
Is this your second album? First album? What is it? Tell us.
This is my second album. So my first album was an EP called 700 Sides, and my new album is untitled, but it's coming at the end of the year.
End of year. Watch out for that. How are you enjoying the journey?
I love it. I mean, music is life, which I'm sure my friend BlackCat can agree.
Beautiful. And big thing you did this year. You opened for Boy George in Montreal. How was that experience?
It was awesome. I mean, his audience is so wonderful because they actually paid attention to the opening act.
Beautiful.
And not many audiences do that.
I
so.
saw him in Toronto. He was
great.
really cool.
Yeah.
I only have one quick question for
Yeah.
you from the quick questions. What's your favorite way to unwind?
Real Housewives and drinking.
Okay. A drink with Reese Housewives does well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
I know
you.
we're going to see a lot of this awesome guys, so thank you, Cory. All right, the show is done, guys. Thank you for watching. We're going to take a tiny little break just for 1 month in summer, but we are going to be back, and it's going to be really, really awesome. If you want tickets for future episodes, find us on Facebook, facebook.com/join us on the couch. It's free, it's fun, you can be here with us. And as we reminded you many times throughout this whole year, it's all about love. Everything that we do here is about love, so keep the love going. Thank you for watching. From all of us to all of you, goodbye.